Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about perfumes and everything in between. So let's get started. Alright guys, so in today's video, I am so super excited because I just got a brand new perfume in the mail. I just literally got it today. So we're gonna be gossiping all about this perfume, and I am literally talking about none other than YSL Black Opium over Red. Obviously, this is one of the most anticipated perfumes of 2023. I thought this was going to be released in 2024, but I guess we received it. We got it a little bit earlier than that, and I don't mind. This is an Parfum, and I got the 1 fluid ounce. You know what, for 2024, if I blind buy perfumes, I'm gonna buy the smaller bottle, because sometimes I buy the bigger bottles and I end up not liking them, and I really always hate returning perfumes because I know they get rid of them, they destroy them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for 2024. If I blind buy perfumes, I'm just gonna get the smaller bottle and then I'll get the bigger bottle. So we got the 1 fluid ounce, and again, it is an Eau de Parfum. So this is supposed to be a sweet cherry, obviously coffee perfume. That's what Black Opium is known for, their nice, sweet, dark, delicious coffee-ish scent. So we're gonna find out if this is worth the hype, because I think that's what we are all here for, to see if it's worth the hype. Also, I got this from Sephora, and it does retail for $95, which it is kind of a hefty price tag for a 1 fluid ounce. But yeah, let's see if it's worth the price and if it's worth the hype. Okay, so here we have the bottle. I have to say, I really like the packaging. I really like the bottle. I think this looks just like I feel like this is going to be a sexy perfume. That's the vibes that I'm getting out of the color, the box. Just everything about this is just really, really sexy. So I really like the color, the packaging, and the bottle. And obviously, this is going to be my first time trying out this perfume. I have not smelled this perfume, so it is going to be a first impressions. So this one has top notes of cherry and green mandarin. The middle notes are orange blossom, black tea, and jasmine. The base notes are coffee, Madagascar vanilla, and patchouli leaf, or Indonesian patchouli leaf. So moment of truth, you guys. Let's see if it's as good as it sounds. Whoa. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of get the first initial hit out there, and then we're going to spray it on my hand. Whoa, I think, okay. I think I just got the first initial hit. It's pretty strong. I have to say, this is really, really strong. All right, let's let it dry down a little, because every time I spray it on my hand, I feel like I spray too much sometimes and it feels a little bit wet. But let's take the first initial sniff. Huh. Okay, not what I was expecting, but I don't hate it. It's just not necessarily what I was expecting. I honestly thought I was going to be like, wow, this smells so delicious. Maybe I have to give it some time for the scent to sink in, because right now it's not that impressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but it's not that impressive. Okay, so the first initial hit, I do get cherry. It's definitely a cherry perfume, but that cherry notes, it's not that strong. It's not that overpowering. I feel like whenever they release cherry perfumes, the cherry note, it's very timid. I don't know if creating cherry perfumes is hard, but this, I don't know, I'm getting something creamy. I'm getting something delicious and creamy, but it's not that cherry notes. You can smell a little bit of the cherry, but I feel like that cherry note comes off a little bit plasticky. I can smell that coffee notes, but to be honest with you, this perfume comes off smoky. It's almost, I want to say it's almost kind of like the Tom Ford Lost Cherry perfume. It's giving me those type of vibes. It's also giving me the Kayali Love Fest vibes. Yeah, it comes off a little bit like those perfumes, but it's also very smoky. It is dark, This perfume also reminds me of the Banana Republic Dark Cherry Amber, which I do have those perfumes. I don't have the Tom Ford perfume, but I do have the Cali Love Fest and the Banana Republic Dark Cherry Amber perfume. I'm gonna get those perfumes just to compare them, but yeah, you guys, to be honest with you, I don't know. Like, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it, but I'm not loving it either. And the reason why I'm not loving it is because I feel like this is not something unique or special. This is something that I feel like it's already out there in the market. So it is a little bit disappointing, but to say the least, it is a nice perfume. It is really nice. It's sweet, creamy, yet woody and smoky. And I think the woodiness or the smokiness comes from that patchouli and that coffee note combined together. Okay, so I have here Cali Love Fest, and then I have Banana Republic Dark Cherry. So I think it smells more like the Banana Republic perfume. I'm gonna spray this right here. I'm gonna do a few, and I'm gonna compare it because I honestly feel like this is very similar to this one. I could be wrong. I haven't used this perfume in quite some time, so okay. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I think I like this one better. No, yeah, it is a little bit different. This one comes off a little bit more on the fruity, sweeter, creamier side. The Black Opium comes off a little bit more, it leans more towards like masculine. It's definitely a unisex perfume for sure. Yeah, the Banana Republic one, it also comes off very masculine or very unisex, but it's more sweeter. It's a little bit more on the sweet side. This one is a little bit more on the patchouli side. It does smell like a dark coffee, dark chocolate, like really dark chocolate with a hint of cherry. But to be honest with you, that cherry note kind of like disappeared. It's almost not there anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try the Cali Love Fest here just to compare it really quick because I don't know, I feel like I've smelled this perfume, or maybe because it's so similar to all these other ones, it reminds me of these. Okay, maybe it smells a little bit closer to this one, but this one is a little bit more, I want to say, fruity than the Black Opium. But if I could compare it to either the Banana or the Banana Republic or Cali, I think it's a little bit more similar to the Cali one. Yeah, definitely a little bit closer to the Cali one. Not that I'm saying it's like similar, but it has that same vibe. It has that same, almost like that same DNA. Don't get me wrong, I feel like this one comes off a little bit more earthy, a little bit more woodsy, smokier, a little bit more darker because of that, I don't know, that patchouli and that coffee notes. It's not a bad scent. Let me just say that. It's definitely not a bad scent. I do like it, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't buy the bigger bottle because I think this one, this size would be enough for me. I don't see myself reaching for this one as much as the original Black Opium. I remember going through a whole bottle of that first Black Opium that it was released, but this one, I don't know, you guys. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I don't think I would reach for this one as much as I would have loved to. I don't know. I feel like it's not too intoxicating. It's not really intense, which I guess is kind of good. It's not necessarily a skin scent. I feel like it's in between. It's not too dramatic. It's not too out there, but it's definitely not a shy perfume. I think this is going to leave a nice trail. It's probably gonna linger with you, but it's not something that I'm wowed for. It's definitely not something that I'm like obsessed with. Oh, I'm gonna go and get the bigger size bottle. Unfortunately, I'm not too crazy for this perfume, but it is nice. But it's just not something that head over heels for. But it is a really nice sweet. At first you get that sweet creamy cherry notes, almost kind of like cough syrup, because it does come off a little bit syrupy, a little bit plasticky, and then the dry down, it starts to turn into something floral-y, but not too much in the floral notes. And then the dry down is complete coffee, patchouli. That patchouli note's really, really strong. So if you don't like patchouli notes, you might not like this one, because I do pick up that patchouli notes, which comes off a bit earthy, a bit green, smoky, woody. and a bit sweet, but it's not too sweet. So I don't know, you guys, if you are into those perfumes, I would say give this one a try. If you do like the Black Opium line and you like coffee perfumes, you might like this one. You might like this one, but don't get this perfume just because, oh, it's a cherry perfume, because it's definitely not a cherry perfume. It's just not a cherry perfume. And I think that's pretty obvious because the top notes is cherry. I would just wish this would have came off a little bit more fruity, a little bit more sweeter with coffee and cherry, more so than patchouli and woodsy. But we're gonna give it a fair try. We're gonna give it a fair shot. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna do the skin 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm gonna do 11 sprays. We're gonna see if anybody compliments me. We're gonna see if it lingers beautifully in the air, if it leaves a trail. But like right now, see, right now I'm getting that really delicious creamy cherry notes. It's a nice cherry syrupy notes, but I have to wait and see how the dry down is going to perform on my clothing, on my skin, and how it projects and how long it lasts. Hopefully it's a long lasting perfume, because it is an Eau de Parfum. But yeah, you guys, I'm not too impressed with this perfume, but I do like it. I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it. I just I kind of like it, to say the least. So yeah, this is the newest YSL perfume, and this one's called Black Opium Over Red. But alright, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. That is pretty much it for today's review. I would like to know your thoughts and your opinions. Are you excited to get this perfume? Do you want to try this perfume? And if you've tried it, do you like this perfume? Or are you like me, it's just an okay scent? Like always, let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. If you're new here, hi, my name is Edgar-O, and I am obsessed with perfumes. I love trying out different perfumes. So if you're into that and that sounds like you, then stick around, click that subscriber button, click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, and just to be part of the team. That is pretty much it. This is literally the last video of 2023 on my channel. I cannot wait to see what 2024 brings us all. So happy New Year's, stay safe, and I can't wait till we gossip on the next one. Until then, I'll see you next year. Bye.